Hey everybody, welcome back. Old School here with you on All Night Gaming, and we are live in the ANG studios. It's been about a week. How do you guys like it so far? Getting used to the buttons and all that, so it's getting better. All right, I think we finally got the audio things worked out. That was a problem, but now we got that all up and running. Get by with a little help from my friends. So thank you guys for pointing out the things that weren't working so we can get them back to the point where they are working. We're going to pick up some more Tron Evolution right here, and the thing about All Night Gaming that I like and that I wanted this channel to be about is not just about current platforms and current games. We feature the consoles from the past as well. Everything from the PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, of course PlayStation 4. As a matter of fact, we're going to have the PS4 Pro being delivered any time now in the next few hours. So I'll hook that all up, and maybe later tonight we'll do a first ever studio stream here for PS4. And it'll be the Pro. Got the Star Wars edition. Didn't really necessarily need it, but it was the same exact price. And it came with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, wait a minute. Old School, you already have Star Wars Battlefront 2. It was the same price. So, since I'm getting a free game that I already have, I'll be giving away a free game. So, Star Wars Battlefront 2, there will be a giveaway for a copy of the PS4 Star Wars Battlefront 2. So, get ready. Details to come in the very near future. In the meantime, guys, hey, if you don't mind, I would appreciate it greatly if you just take a quick second to click that like button below, because it does help. And if you're not already a subscriber and you like to see some classic gaming, because I trust me when I tell you we're going to have a bunch of it. If you're a Disney fan, we got a ton of that stuff coming up as well. I've got count them, four new titles that, well, they're new in the sense that I just got them, for the Sega Genesis system. We've got Pinocchio, we've got Aladdin, we've got, what are the other two? I don't even remember. Lion King and Toy Story. Lion King and Toy Story. Rounding out the top four. So those are all going to get going as soon as I finish Tron. I had this bad habit, like I'll start a game, I'll get halfway into it, 3/4 into it, and then I'll put it down for way too long, and then it kind of I have to start over again from the beginning. It's just too far gone for me to remember where we're at and what the buttons are and all that stuff. And that's kind of what I did with Tron. So I don't want to do that again. I want to get through Tron, then move on to the next game. We're also going to sprinkle in some of the sporting games from the past, because the NBA 96 thing seemed like a lot of people are enjoying that and having some fun with it. And I got some good feedback. So I've got a ton of that stuff, guys. Trust me. Everything from Madden to NBA, NHL, even some old baseball. We'll break all of that out here. We got some boxing, some fun. I am currently, if you can't see, it's on camera. It's a little bit tough, but we got King Hippo shirt. The King Hippo shirt there with Little Joe is what I'm rocking here today. All right, that's enough. We're going to get into it. Tron Evolution. I don't talk during story-driven games because I feel it's just rude and takes away from the gameplay and the story. However, I do have the chat open up on the side over here, and I'll be keeping an eye on that, and I will respond to everybody as quickly as I can. In the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy Tron Evolution.
over here.
I can't do this without you, Radia. With Tron and Flynn going down to that virus, it's up to us to keep Flynn's dream of unity alive. But none of that'll matter if this virus isn't stopped.
We will do what we must to preserve the grid, Clue. But we have questions surrounding the demise of Flynn. How did it happen?
A system monitor, gone rogue from infection. He attacked them. I was too late.
A tragedy, truly. How may we assist you?
Thank you. We have to stop the spread of the Abraxas virus before it grows even stronger. Contact the other faction leaders. Have them gather every ISO within their sectors. It will make the eradication of this blight much easier.
Of course. Consider it done.
I knew I could count on you. Well, now I should go. There's much to do. Goodbye, Radia. Together, we'll get through this difficult time. I promise.
You can come out now, Cora. The system monitor. You're the one Clue's looking for? The one responsible for this tragedy?
Clue's lying, Radia. This monitor didn't kill Flynn and Tron. Clue did. We witnessed it.
Did you? Then let us see as well. You say. Mostly.
Mostly?
Flynn lives.
What?
Tron sacrificed himself to ensure that it was so. Cora, inform the other ISO factions of what you have seen. The truth must be known.
Of course. Right away.
Be vigilant. Clue's focus is unwavering and lethal. Avoid him at all costs. More than you can imagine, Cora. Our future rests with you. Flynn must be found if we are to have any hope for the future. We have seen that an ISO survivalist called Gibson escorted Flynn from the city, but was arrested shortly thereafter. This Gibson appears to have been brought to the game grid. Locate him and learn the user's whereabouts. You must succeed. Only Flynn can deliver us from Clue. Go now, Monitor. Our future depends on it.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up with that. Mark's on board. How would I rate this game? I like it. I'll go with that. 1 to 10 with, like, you know, Last of Us being 10 because nothing else is as good as The Last of Us. I'd say it's in the probably around the 7-ish ballpark, give or take. It's a lot of repetitiveness, which is the only thing that holds it back. The gameplay is great. Visuals are spot on, and this is PS3, so, you know, that's saying a little something. It's just that, you know, you go through a lot of the same parkour to end up in the same arena battling the same enemies over and over and over again. So, that's the kick. I'm hoping, you know, they bring a little more diversity towards the end of the game. And I'm not sure how close I am to the end, to be honest with you. It's kind of tough to tell. There's so much of this in-between stuff and then a quick cutscene that doesn't really advance the story a whole lot. But I would play this... Would I play this sooner than I would play Star Wars Battlefront 2 story mode? No, I probably wouldn't. I would rate them about equal to Star Wars single-player campaign versus this. So far, anyway, I'd rate about equal. The difference being this has a better story that actually makes a little bit more sense. The Star Wars Battlefront 2 campaign did pretty well in the beginning and then kind of lost me at the end. So, that all said, good tie and good segue, because let's talk Battlefront 2. We've got a copy of that we're going to be giving away probably in about 2 weeks' time. I'm going to come up with some sort of a contest or something like that. Well, you'll be able to win a free copy. It's a PS4. It's region, what are we, region 2 over here in the U.S.? Whatever U.S. region we're in. So, probably going to be limited to North America. But, yeah, so look forward to that. So we're going to wrap it up for this one on Tron. Just over an hour, that's good. And I'll probably be doing some old school gaming stuff in a little bit here. I'm going to check on the progress of the PS4 Pro, which is going to be delivered shortly. Region 1 US. Thank you. Mark's always there with the knowledge, man. Yeah, he just got that Google thing probably built into his head. I think he just, like, has a chip. How's the weather, by the way, over there in the UK? How you guys holding up, man? They've been getting slammed with some unexpected violent winter. I saw a picture the other day. I had to share it with him because it was funny as hell. See this traffic jam and this horrible snowfall, and then in the background is an AT-AT walker. So, well, hopefully things are getting better for you guys. Your package is on its way. So Mark's one of the guys who picked up one of the Peter Pan figures we did last week. Been clearing up, at least in the middle of England. All right, what part of England are you in? Probably not the middle, right? I'm in the part that still has 25 feet of snow. Well, then again, half of the United States is under a blanket of white as well. I'm in that Florida region. We don't get snow too much. We really don't get snow at all, though. This year we got pretty close. I mean, we had ice, legit ice. We had walkway bridges and things like that that had to be closed over Disney World. Not just the resort, I didn't know that, but even the parks had to close bridges off due to iced conditions. And Floridians, they don't know what that stuff is, man. They just lose their minds. The Midlands. Sounds very, what am I thinking of? Hobbit-like. Middle Earth. There you go. Midlands. Or the West Midlands, as they call it, to where I am. Okay, well. Good luck in the West Midlands. Hopefully you guys will come out of this the other side. Not too bad. How much snow did you actually accumulate, though? Because that's when you start worrying. Once that starts melting, you have to worry about flooding conditions and things like that. Especially places that aren't used to getting it. They don't necessarily have all of the infrastructure set up for it. Our floods over here come from torrential downpour rains that we get throughout the summer. And I am in need of a very large frame. I've got this amazing Dying Light poster, banner, whatever you want to call it. It's printed on silk, and it's amazing. But it's like you're not going to go to the corner store and buy a frame for it. It's huge. It's very long. It's about, almost 3 feet long and probably 2 feet wide or depth, deep. So I'm going to have something custom made for it because right now the way it's hanging up, I'm just not digging it, but I love it. 7.5 inches, that's respectable. That's pretty good, man. That's enough to close places down. There was another picture. I didn't send that one to you. I was looking at it the other day. Somebody had posted on another community page. It shows a guy with his arms filled up with like bread and milk. And he's got this look on his face like he's screaming for his life. And the meme says something. It's like, that's how we roll in England or something to that effect. And then, like, the next day, you were the one telling me about how this storm is coming to kick y'all's butt. So I'm guessing those two things were tied together. Was there, like, a massive run on bread and milk, or is that just a happy coincidence? So much bread and milk was bought. Oh, Lord. Yeah, well, we get that every time we have a hurricane down here. Panic buying. That's just everybody clears the shelves like it's the end of the world. The zombies are coming and there's no more food to be had. And then we end up going shopping the next day and everything's fine. So what is this planet going to do when it really is the end of the world and the zombies really are alive and coming back for us? I mean, it's like nobody's ready for a snowstorm. How are they going to handle it when it's the apocalypse? I'm ready. I've seen every episode of Walking Dead. I've even watched Fear the Walking Dead. And trust me, getting through the first 2 seasons of that takes skill, determination, whatever words you want to use. It tain't easy, I'll tell you that. Now, season 3 actually picked up a little bit. It wasn't too bad. It was watchable, and who knows, maybe it'll actually get good now. Could happen. Not holding my breath, but it could happen. All right, folks, we're going to wrap it up for this time around. And as always, I appreciate it if you take a quick second just to click that like button down below. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe, man. We're going to be having a lot of fun out here. We're going to be bringing in all kinds of stuff, including some Sega, Disney fun. We've got, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, we've got Aladdin, we've got Toy Story, we've got Lion King, and Pinocchio. And let me tell you, Pinocchio was not cheap to get. One guy was selling a copy of that thing. I topped out at $41 on my bid. It sold, well, I was at 40. Somebody beat me at 41. Who knows what that guy would have actually bid up to. But it was not even ever opened, which I didn't realize when I was bidding on it. And it's probably good I didn't win it because then I'd have this new conundrum. It's like brand new, still shrink wrapped. Do I want to open that and, you know, just decrease its value that much, even though I know I'd never probably sell it? But fortunately, I turned right around. There was a guy selling one for $39.99, shipping included, and that's what I was about to pay anyway. So, boom. There you go. It's got the box, it's got the book, and it's got the game. It's like EA games in the game. So we're going to be doing some of that stuff also in the near future. And then we still got plenty of Disney Infinity 1.0 for me to explore. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I just know I'm going to grab something else, and we'll be back. In the meantime, old school telling you guys, don't forget, use the opportunity anytime it comes around to use the 2 magic words. And you know what those 2 words are, don't you? Game on.